Okay, part whatever of the fuel system video. We're draining the tank because I don't want to put my beautiful, luscious skin in that stinky old fuel. Well, that's leaking. I should probably, yeah, but what we got rigged up here is the feed fuel line up and into the tank here. And I should be filming this with the other camera, not the front one, but I'm slow. And we jumped out the EGI pump. Okay, and I don't know if you can hear this or not. You can hear the echo of the pump in the tank. Oh, I thought I shut that off, but you can hear the echo of the pump in the tank, and it kind of sounds like it's gurgling. It's good. And like I said, the fuel gauge does work in here, and it's definitely empty now. So that's Gucci. Now we're gonna get a 10 now on a light. Pop that cover off, pull the whole John up out. Hopefully my music in the background isn't interfering, but I gotta hear something. I'm gonna get insane up in this mud. Take those two Phillips out, don't lose them, keep them separated. Keep them separated. Oh. Okay, and someone's been in here before, so pop these two guys here. Fuel lines, we're gonna have to change those anyways, which will probably be a hoot of a time. Pop them off here. Also, if you do this, beware of pressure behind these, but our fuel system is completely unhooked up front, so we have none. Might be a little bit of residual, but shouldn't be. Get this one's battling me, of course. Get out of there. Just loosen all the way up, I guess. Get up over that. Get up on there, boy. Okay. Hopefully these come off without a fight. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I think the return. I think that's the return. Should probably look at that, huh? I'm gonna have watch my first startup video. It's gonna be me crying because I don't have no fuel, man. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, hold your hand over that or something. If you're doing this in your car, you still got your. As you can see, that's gonna absolutely flood all over me. Not too bad though. Hold your hand over it, or while you pry it off, or something so that you don't get a big out of there up in your eyeballs. Get this one off here. Put your hand over it, like I said. Nothing. Okay. So somebody's been in here before, which is no surprise, but there's some Phillips heads, which I think are usually 10 mils or 8 mils maybe, but I don't know. So we're gonna pop them out of there. Put this thing back on. Zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. Also, there's a plug over here, blue plug. Unplug that. That's your fuel pump. Let me zoom this out. That's your pump. This is your fuel level sensor. And we're going to take this over on the workbench over yonder. So, as you can see, we got the fuel pump hanger, pump, all that crap out. We got our DW300, which is way too much for what I'm doing, but it'll be fine. Should be, I hope. Yeah, we're going to start taking this apart. Pretty simple. I already loosened them nuts, and then I caught myself. I was like, you probably should film this. But this one just has two nuts on it, power and ground. The feed fuel line out of the pump. And then it just comes off the bottom of the hanger like this. Just sits in that little recess like that. And that's about it. As you can see, Nut's already loose because I was in here toying around with it already. Power. Oh man. Oh, there it is. Other nut is off. The DW pump, D-Works pump, uses a little harness deal, so we won't need those wires anymore. I don't know what. It's a Delphi pump. Delphi. I wonder what it is. There's no numbers on it. Oh, there is numbers on it. I'll look that up. Leave this for myself. 09517. We'll look that up later. It's probably plenty good enough for what I'm doing, but unpackage our DW pump here. God forbid you use a knife because you know you have 7 of them. Okay. Crazy. Nice piece. And okay, let's set this over here. Set this out of the way. Flip this package open. Another sweet chrome sticker. That one will probably go on the color. Because chrome will get you home. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, there's a little star washer deal there. Should probably look up a video on this. It's kind of self-explanatory, kind of. Okay, I get it. Take your green guy out of here. Take your gray guy off here. Put your sock on there. I imagine you hear some kind of a click at least. There's no way that don't click on. I imagine you want to smash this on, not smash it up, put it on there until you hear a click like that. You just had to be a man about it. And then your little star washer here. I'm sure it's not called a star washer. I don't know the exact terminology for it. But that should go on this black stud here. At least that's what I'm gathering. Luckily, I was blessed with some brains, so I can usually look at something and figure out what it is. Can't get this bag open, worth a damn, but nice. And then you take that guy. This should be fun. Try not to lose it. Oh, there it goes. It's almost on there. You take a socket that's big enough to fit over that black nipple that sticks off there, and big enough to push down on the whole washer there, it'll go on. Maybe. Part of it'll go on at least. And it's on. For the most part. Just go around the outside of it with the socket and smoosh it down. Man, that's got to be miserable to get off there when the time comes. But, yeah. And here is the little black grommet deal, which catches this. It's in the correct shape to set. Get off of there. Sets in there. This sets on the bottom of the pump, like I showed you. Why is there a hole there? Don't know. Okay, sits on there just like that. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. If you know how to put Legos together, you know how to put a fuel pump together. Hopefully I put that on there the right way. I don't know if it matters, but I think this can sit anyway. It's still gonna sit in the fuel, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I did put the sock on the correct way. And then that will just sit in there like that. Pretty simple stuff. Yeah, so we're going to cut this wiring off here. Pull this back out. Oh, yeah. Pull that back out of there. We're gonna chop this wiring probably up here. That looks like it was about to ground out on the hat. I don't know if it would have, but pull this hose off, cut this wiring off. I'm barely catching any of this. I'm like cutting half of it off. So we'll take our clamp here. Probably just speed all this up, all this footage up, so you ain't gotta sit here miserable. Okay, so as you can see, I got it on there. A little bit of a wrestling match to get it to sit down in here correctly and kind of hold itself. Hopefully it doesn't come apart. I may put like a bigger, what can I say, hose clamp around this whole thing, possibly. Sneak it in back here or something just to know for sure that it's not going to fall off the pedestal down here. I don't think it will. I think it'll be fine, but I'm paranoid. That's tight. I wish these were like fuel, whatchamacallit, clamps. That way they're not Swiss cheesing this little piece of hose, but it'll be alright. Tighten the last one up. I hope that's tight. I mean, that's as tight as it feels like it's going to strip out. Clamps, definitely not very good, but what can you do? All right, don't mind me just jiggling things. Plug for it. Just probably route the wires through here. Type shit. Plug it in. I'm not a real huge fan of cutting wire short, so I'm kind of like not too sure what to do with it right here. I don't know if I should do one of them. I really don't want it rubbing. I guess I'm just gonna cut them there. I really don't want to cut those that short, man. Guess I'm going to get a little bit of stripping action on here. Get off there, bro. Man, I'm so used to doing it the caveman way that this hurts. Okay, black is your ground, red is your power, obviously. Same deal up here. Put our black in there. And that's it. Throw these away. Throw those old pieces of wire away. Put this on the shelf or throw it in a bin with drift day parts. Set that over there. Set these over here. We'll keep that old piece of hose and put these clamps back on it. That'll be good to put in a little drift bag or something in case this ever falls apart. You got a spare one. Okay, just like that, the DW300 is installed on my hanger. Not too bad. I'm not going to shrink these. I'm going to let this sit out for the night. And then I really don't want to shrink it with an open flame just because I'm paranoid about that. Yeah, that shouldn't go nowhere. That's in there pretty solid. I was just crying. We may still throw a clamp around it. We'll see. It should be fine. But yeah, I really don't want to shrink these with an open flame because I'm scared of fire. So I may buy a heat gun. I need to buy one anyways and just shrink those tomorrow or whenever I pick back up on this. Okay, it's Jonathan. We're back. We're under the car. This is an extension on the fuel pump bullcrap we've been going through. Got that swapped over on the hanger like you saw. Now we're underneath. And we're gonna swap our lines over. Those, where'd it go? These two. Bam, bam. They run up here. And you can see the clamp where we took it off up there from the pump hat, top hat, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to be able to film any of this. Just know it's a struggle bus city. And I'm probably going to say a multitude of curse words. Yeah, the bright side of this though, I get to see everything underneath the back of here. And this car is super, super solid, man. Got the Megan Racing, I think these are tow arms, not 100. Upper control arm. I mean, I think this is an LSD, I'm not sure. I think it's a welded LSD. I'm gonna ask the kid who had the car before me. Not 100 on that. The nice chase bays. E-brake stuff, zip tied, sweet. Super solid, dog. Super stoked. Like I said, fly trying to get in my ear. I'm not gonna film this at all. I'll just show you when it's done because I can't film it. Can't do it. So peace out, and I'll update the video when I get those off and changed. We're changing them because we might run ethanol in this E85 or E60 or whatever I can find. Yeah, so peace out. We'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so like I said, I'm just not able to film that underneath there. It sucks. I can't see what I'm doing, and my arms are most likely gonna be like this. Look at them forearms. No, I don't lift weights. I'm just a bad motherfucker. Anyways, we got the fuel lines off. This one had 2 clamps on it. Bam, bam. This one had just a little, I should say, like screw-in clamps on it. So I was able to say, that's probably the feed. And then this one just had a squeeze-style OEM clamp on it, which you can probably tell that's the return because it's just not under pressure. Doesn't need to be clamped. So what we're going to do now is take our handy-dandy 30R9 ethanol safe evil energy hose here. We're going to take it. We're going to take our one straight, make them as straight as possible so we can cut them to length. I'm going to give it just a little bit extra because if everybody had a little bit of extra, the world would go around a lot smoother. So here we go. Hold that up. I'm going to give me a couple inches. You know what I can do with a couple inches? Take over the fucking world. Anyways, here we go. That's probably good, huh? That's probably, you can't see it because my gloves are black, but that's definitely good. Should probably use some nice hose cutters or something, but I got this rusty old pair of wire cutters. They seem to do all right. Get off of there. Okay, they're not going so hot right now, but yeah, it's cut now. Look at that end, bro. That's garbage. I'm probably gonna cut that with something like put a razor blade in my new knife and just cut that. So that one's done. Then we're gonna take the feed one, do the same thing. Give it, you know, a couple more inches. Like I said, I mean, it would make the world go around a whole lot smoother. I'm just saying, if everybody had a couple more inches, we could change some shit. Probably down here. That should be good. I'm gonna grab something else to cut this because this isn't gonna cut it. I should say these aren't gonna cut it. Beautiful. So why is this one? Oh Lord! Don't tell me I just. Okay, it's long. We're good. I had a oh shite moment there, but well, I think the feed was shorter than the return. But anyways, there you go. We got our ethanol safe fuel hose. Take these two old ones and just get rid of them. That's what we got left. That's pretty long. Just gonna put that's pretty long. So we're gonna go here. I just so happen to have one actual fuel line clamp here. And then we'll pair that up with the one nice OEM one they had. Then we'll be able to put our handy dandy nice fuel pump in there, and we'll actually be able to put one of these nice fuel pressure rated, not gonna bite into the hose and shred it. This guy, hose clamp, we'll be able to put this on there because it's got a nice smooth sleeve. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, dog? Okay, we're ready to drop this back in the tank and hook the lines up. I had to scour the earth for a goddamn lighter because I don't smoke nothing. I mean, we light candles, but I mean, we have one lighter to light candles, and God only knows where it ends up. So I scoured the earth, found it. Last step of this was heat shrinking these. Hopefully this fuel saturated old wire doesn't catch on fire. Next step, spin the camera here. Next step, we're gonna drop it back in the tank. That old O-ring looks good. I'm gonna put some magic on it. A little bit of where'd it go? It's gone. Oh, there it is. A little bit of how you doing. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. They'll put a little bit of that on that O-ring that's on the top of the tank that seals this, and let it ride. If it starts to smell like fuel, I'll order a new one and change it. But for the most part, I think it's good. So we're gonna send it. Peace out. We'll see you in the next clip, which will be in the trunk. We're back. We got the fuel pump hanger, fuel pump. That's all done. Got these shrunk like I showed you. Another quick, easy trick would be, if you look here, this is obviously the feed. The pump is pumping fuel to here, to your engine. So I just put a quick F for feed, and then the return here is just an endless little tube, and that is going to send unused fuel back to here. Return, drops in, feed out. So that's all fine and ready. Set that down right there. Adjust this camera around so you can just watch me do my thing, I guess. Stay strapped. Get you some sweet latex gloves. Oh no, I broke the seal. Hopefully it'll still go on. Yeah, it'll be fine. Nothing like having big giant ass ogre hands. There you go, number 2. Come here often, big boy. Yeah. Anyways, don't mind any of that. Take a little bit of this here. This isn't necessary, but I'm just gonna do it because I don't want to replace this seal. It'll give it a little couple more years, maybe, you know. Just gonna smear that nice and thick on there. Ooh. See that? Just like that. And wipe that off on your other hand. And now you can't pick up anything. Well, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I did. So, close that, set it to the side. Cutting this return a little long probably wasn't a great idea because now I can't. So I'm going to go grab something to cut this off. I should have just did it the same length. I don't know why I decided to do it so much longer. It's because I'm overcompensating for something that I don't have. I'm jealous. So. up so that we can get it over the hose. That on there. Take this old clamp. It doesn't even really need a screw style clamp. It just needs like a whatchamacallit, squeeze. But we like to overachieve here, you know what I'm saying? I'll put that on here like I just did the other one. Idiot. Okay, feed side is on. That was a little bit of a wrestling match. I definitely regret cutting those shorter now. The return shouldn't be so bad though. It really wasn't that bad, but I like the bitch and moan, so welcome to the pity party. Put it on there. It's going to be the same deal with that wrestling match. Okay, that one wasn't bad at all. Probably because it's a little bit longer. And then we will screw that. Like I said, you want to double check, make sure your seal ain't rolled off, and we're good. I hope I'm not kinking that feed line. I'll crawl under there and look at it before I finalize. Now, I'm putting my top hat hardware back in here. Verified that my seal didn't move around a bunch before I put it back in, like I told you to do in the last clip. You're probably not doing a fuel pump on one of these, chances are, but if you are, you know every little bit. Tighten this last one here, snug it, snug, snug, oh, that one's loose, snug, snug, get up in there, come on now, snug, snug, like your mama in the rug. Okay, those should be good. They are pulled a little tight, but that ain't gonna hurt nothing. Okay, so I am gonna put a relay on this eventually, but I'm just gonna tap into here and mount a little relay behind this plastic here, and that'll be nice and pretty. But for now, I don't need to do that, so I'm just gonna pop my cover back on here, put the hardware back in. That way I can mark this off of my to-do list for the car. Fuel system is pretty much wrapped up, I should say. Other than putting a relay here, I will show how to wire that. May not be in this video, maybe when the harness shows up, I may show that in a separate wiring video. But that is currently being made and it's like 4 weeks out, so that probably won't be very soon. Last one. Just want these snug. They ain't doing a whole lot. This covers up this blue plug here. Like I said, I got a wire relay in this anyway, so I'm just gonna leave that off, and I'm just gonna put the hardware back in the holes so they don't get bumped around or lost, or if I push the car outside, because it is getting nice out finally in Ohio. If I push the car out, it don't roll and go somewhere and I lose it. Should, but you never know. Set that there. Round up all my tools. Like I said, I'm just gonna leave that unplugged. Not worried about that right now. Cap off our booty juice. Grab our cutters. Piece of styrofoam. Throw that over there. Throw that old hose over there. Throw that ribbed condom away. What? Okay, and just like that, we got our pump installed. our ethanol safe sections of hose in there, and the fuel system's pretty much done. We got the feed and return dialed in up here. I showed that, and a couple clips. Probably overly showed it, but I'm working on it. I'm working on getting better at this. Let's set this goddamn tripod up. Hopefully this is catching me. That's it for the fuel system. Obviously, I gotta run some vacuum lines and whatnot to the pressure regulator and put a couple caps in that. Won't bore you to death with that. That's stupid. Basic stuff on my side. I think those clamps are actually for 3/8 because they go tight on the 3/8 feet up here. That's fine back there. It's all the way down. It's tight. It's good. Yeah, as you can see, I bounce around way too much. I can't focus on one thing because I have ADD. A lot of you have it too. I think the old lady just pulled in. I hear G Harbo playing some type shit. So hood rat, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, that'll wrap up the fuel system video. Hopefully I showed you some stuff you didn't know, and if I did, awesome. If I didn't, up yours. Thanks for watching this one. Like I said, vacuum lines on that. I got some sensors and shit coming, fuel pressure sensor. I gotta put a little gauge in the center of that probably. I don't know if I'm gonna put a sensor in that or a gauge. I don't know yet. We'll see. Also, a flex fuel sensor I'm gonna put in. I explained that a couple times. But other than that, the big part's done, and we're out of here. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And fuck your mom.